Okay, hey everybody, happy Mother's Day. I am taking a moment to sit outside. If you see me running, it's because there's like a bee or something, and I'm really afraid of bees, so bear with me. But happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. This video is long overdue. It's I wanted to call it when a parent becomes an ancestor, and today is the first Mother's Day without my mother in the physical presence and in her physical body. And I just wanted to chat, because I know I'm not the only one that's going through this, and just to serve, and I'm probably gonna cry, just to serve as some comfort for others who may be in the same situation that I am. And I've been okay for the past couple of days. Friday was hard, and today I was hanging on for quite a bit. But so I say in the physical presence because I know that my mother is still here with me. She was telling me jokes at her funeral service, and so it's been. I don't know, how long has it been? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So it's been 8 months since my mother has transitioned, and it has been a roller coaster. And I wanted to speak about this from the presence of being a medium, which is kind of ironic because I speak to and talk to spirits quite a bit. If you're sending any chat messages or putting anything up, I'm not able to see them, so I will respond and talk to you all after. But it's a process of growing. It's a process of understanding. And just to give you a little bit of a background, and again, being a psychic or a spiritualist, whatever you want to say, I knew when she was going to transition months before she did. And that was it gave me a lot of time to really kind of prepare. But, can you really ever prepare for that moment when your parent decides to leave, or the person that raised you parent? I'm not saying in a biological sense, I'm saying in the spiritual sense. And during that time, I had a chance to care for her, to always make sure that I saw her, and as much as I could, because running a business and then having kids of my own. And I was also pregnant at the time, so that, it was a lot going on. 2021 was the year of a lot, a lot going on. And I don't know that you can ever really prepare for that moment, because this is someone who's cared for you and someone who's been there for you, and taught you lessons. And then I look at my own daughter and I realize that, I'm saying a lot of the same things that she used to tell me, and I realize it after I say it. And then I just have to laugh at that moment because, it goes back to the whole saying that, you become your mother. And so I'm laughing because she's always said that. And then I'm like, okay, I get it now. But even though, she got sick and started going through a decline over the course of 6 months, It was, even though she went on a decline, I saw strength in her. I really did. I've seen strength in her whole physical life. But then I saw a certain kind of strength and a certain presence in her that I had never seen before. So, it's like I've been through this whole like spiritual journey, understanding spirit and understanding death, but then when the time comes when someone very, very close to you makes that transition, it's it's a moment of, okay, this is what it feels like, to have it happen for someone so close to you. And I know that in the spirit, she's always around. She talks, she visits my daughter in her dreams. And I think at the moment, I know she comes to me not as often as she does for my daughter, but I think it's because of a lot of the grief that I'm still kind of breaking down and understanding. But even though 2021 was quite a bit, I learned a lot. I went through so much in order to come out on the other side with a tremendous amount of growth at the end of the day, because that's what we're here for in life, is to live and to understand and to learn these lessons, and then we depart. It is a natural course of the cycle. But I just want to, say that, just look at it from the standpoint of this, is that you come, and I had to tell myself this as well, you come from a long line of women who have gone through, laughter, who's gone through sadness, who's gone through aches, who's gone through, struggles, to be able to get you to where you're present, in your present moment, and to be in this present moment and understand the sacrifices and things of that nature. You really don't get it until it's not there anymore. And when I say it's, I'm talking about for me and my mother. And during that whole time of before her transition, that strength that she had, that I had seen throughout her whole entire life, she held on. She held on to see my son being born. She held on to go through an entire cycle of birthdays for all of her grandchildren, and she held on until the last child birthday for that year was my daughter. And that takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of love. So just know that you're always loved, and that you're always going to make it to the other side. Even if you have to go through certain trials and certain lessons to get there, you will. You will. And that's what I tell myself as well. So, I did put a trigger warning up because, in case anybody didn't want to view this, or if you've gone through it and you just didn't really want to relive it. But, just know that you're loved, and everything is going to be all right. All right? So, happy Mother's Day again to everyone out there. And I love each and every one of you all. And I wish that you have a beautiful rest of your day.